Welcome to the Recommendation Zone for informed choices on the best in music, books, art, and pop culture. If you find this content useful, please like, subscribe, notify, and share. Hi, welcome to the Zone. Going to be doing another original cover comparison. Now, I want to remind you guys, this is not a competition. The reason that I do these is to show you that great artists can take an original song, modify it, change it to suit their needs, tastes, desires, and abilities, and make their own classics out of a classic original. It is not to see which performance is the most popular. And no, there's no Diana one in this, so just scratch that completely. It's not a popularity contest. We're going to start with the original by the Cranberries. It is one of the great Irish songs. I'm not the one who says that. People in the UK say that. I will be stopping all of the performances to interject my comments and criticisms. If you want to watch the uninterrupted performance, please go to the description, click on the links, and then go to the various artist pages and show them some love over there by clicking that thumbs up, subscribing, and notifying. Sharing the links would be helpful too. Come back here and then watch the rest of the covers. This is the Cranberries. This is from 2009. I had not realized that the song was actually that old. For some reason, I was thinking it was only about 10 years old. It is considered a classic. It has been covered by a lot of people. We are going to see some of them today. And I can guarantee you that you are going to be surprised by some of these covers. And there are actually several other covers that, due to time constrictions, I am not going to include. Please let me know in the comments if you would be interested in a part 2 of this with an additional 3 or 4 covers. Let's watch the Cranberries doing the original, the one that set the standard that everybody else tries to outperform. Zombie by the Cranberries. Let's watch and listen. It is an anti-war song. You can hear the slightest trace of an Irish accent in her vocals. She has a really nice voice. It is a shame that she was taken from us such a short period of time after making this song. I believe that it was 9 years after the song came out that she passed away. Let's continue. As if the words aren't disturbing enough, and this is not a happy song by any means. The imagery is remarkably depressing and disturbing, particularly if you are familiar with Irish history, vis-a-vis the IRA in England, and just general wars, World War I, World War II, and how they affected Ireland and Europe in general. But back to the song. Just wanted to point out that if you are feeling a little disturbed by the video, you are not alone. That is a deliberate decision that they made when they put this video together. As I said, it's not a happy song. That was the original Zombie by Cranberries. It is a wonder that it has become a standard, that it was a hit back then, and that it has been so popular. Yes, it's a pretty catchy melody, and the vocals are well done and are actually somewhat catchy themselves, but it is a total downer as far as the actual meaning of the song with the lyrics. Nevertheless, it's become very popular over the years. Lots of bands have covered it, as we're about to see. So we have gone from a rock standard, so to speak. It's not hard rock, but it is definitely rock. It's not pop. To something a little different. This is the Rock Orchestra featuring Erin Fox doing a much more classical version of the song. Erin, by the way, is a singer who I will be coming back to sometime in the next couple of months because she has a really nice voice and I want to see more of her singing. Let's watch and listen right now. And in keeping with the theme of the song, all of the members of the orchestra are wearing rather macabre masks. Erin does not have a stereotypically pretty voice. She's got a unique voice. She starts off in a rather deep part of her vocal range, and she has a unique tone. I have not heard anybody else who sounds like her. Just as Deanna has her own unique tone, Angelina has her own unique tone, Erin has a unique tone, and it somehow suits this orchestral background really, really well. This is not a song that I would have imagined orchestral backing would work for, yet it is really good, and I'm enjoying it a lot, even if it still is depressing.
Mother's breaking, heart is taken over.
They are called the Rock Orchestra for a reason. And she is belting and growling and doing an absolutely great heavy rock version of the vocals to go with that orchestral background. Little bit of their own interpretation. Absolutely adore it. And that was Erin Fox with the Rock Orchestra. I did tell you that you were going to see considerably different versions of Zombie. I was not kidding. The group is Bad Wolves, and there's a interesting bit of trivia behind this particular version. The Cranberries, Delores O'Riordan, who was the original vocalist on Zombie, the original song, was going to reprise her vocals on their arrangement of the song when it was recorded. She was supposed to be recording that on January 15th of 2018. Unfortunately, she passed away that same day. They finished the song and released it in honor of Delores. So now, without any further ado, let's watch and listen to Bad Wolf's rendition of Zombie.
Silence, who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying.
He has an interesting voice. It, of course, is very similar to a lot of rock voices from the late 2000s through probably mid uh, 2015-2016 period, Three Door Down, and that ilk. But it is still a unique voice. He does have a fair amount of grit and some vibrato. It's a interesting combination, and it works really well with the depressing lyrics for Zombie. Let's continue.
What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie.
The callback to the original outfit that Delores wore in the original video is a very nice touch, considering that Delores was supposed to be reprising her part in this.
Mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting.
Change the year there.
Their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie,
A very nice juxtaposition between the old and the new. It was a nice touch to have the callbacks to the original video in this video, as well as the callbacks to the original song in this arrangement of the song. Very nice. Sorry that I couldn't include it in the compilation. But we're not done yet. We have two more really interesting rock versions to follow. This next performer has been gaining a lot of traction among reactors. Her name is Nene Royal, and you've probably seen her performances on America's Got Talent. That's not what I'm going to show you. A lot of people have seen those. This is a more interesting performance as far as I'm concerned. This is a live performance in the Naka Market in her hometown of Phuket, Thailand on July 12th, 2026. That's just a few short weeks ago. Let's watch and listen as Nene rocks this in her own way and goes to town with it. Here we go.
Are you guys ready for rock and roll? Hell yeah.
She's 16. As I've said, talented performers take the originals, modify them, suit them to their own requirements, change them, and make them their own. So far, it's not recognizably zombie, but it will be. Not a song that I would ever imagine as a sing-along, but she pulls it off. Her voice is really strong for a 16-year-old girl. She's got really good breath control, and she is managing her transitions really, really well. Excuse me, forgot to turn off my phone. Managing those transitions really, really well. This is someone to keep your eyes on, whether she wins on America's Got Talent or not. This is someone to keep watch for. Absolutely different intonation on the vocals, in between the power that she's putting in and basically turn it into a high power rocking song, much more so than the original. She is definitely taking this song, filing off the serial numbers, and putting her own serial numbers on the song. Nice bit of vibrato there.
Head in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, in your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Definitely not the Cranberries version of Zombie. In fact, the only minor criticism I might have by making it such a happy, upbeat rocker, one does tend to lose track of the fact that it's a very depressing anti-war song. Because that was not particularly depressing. Unless you listen to the words. Then, of course, it's still the same old Zombie song with the depressing lyrics. Can't fix everything. But one could try. And the master of doing that will be up next. This is the king of modern rock. This is Erik Grönwall. And he is not just doing a cover of Zombie, as it says right on the song page. Zombie, reimagined by Erik Grönwall. Watch, listen, and let's see whether you agree. I do. This is an absolutely great rendition. It keeps the upbeat rock stuff that we've seen in some of these other versions, but it turns it more into a rock ballad, similar to the original. And yes, it brings back the depressing, because that is an important part of this song. It is, after all, an anti-war song. Let's watch and listen. And he is accompanied, of course, by his producer, friend, and instrumentalist who plays more instruments than you want to know about on Erik's videos, Jonah T.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken.
Erik is well up in his head voice, where he excels. He has a really good lower range, but he does excel up top, particularly when he puts some power behind it and starts belting and screaming.
And the violence caused such silence times. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your
Erik is projecting the emotion that has been missing from the last couple of covers. I'm sorry, they were enjoyable, but listen to the lyrics. He's still being very tender, and this is still very much ballad-like, but he is projecting the awfulness that is war.
in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
You can't say that I did not warn you that that was coming. Erik is noted for starting slow, building, peaking, anticlimax, peak, anticlimax.
When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken.
And an absolutely phenomenal cover by Erik Grönwall to close out this particular video. As I said, it's not a competition. It's to show the different ways that talented performers change the songs to suit their needs and create their own unique versions. Yes, some are better than others, but that's not the point of these comparison videos. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see part 2, because there are at least 3 other really, really good covers I did not have time to include in this that are different from anything on this video, and I think you would enjoy seeing them. Until next time, watch, read, listen, explore, because there's lots of different stuff. Even if you don't go looking for it, you're never going to find it.